To start with Parliament because the minority there says the government is seeking to present a 7 billion Ghana Citi tax waiver request to Parliament for cronies in the trade industry. The caucus says this is in addition to the 5 billion Ghana Citi's request, which is currently before the Finance Committee for approval under the guise of incentive packages for the One District, One Factory policy. Speaking to journalists, the ranking member on the Trade and Industry Committee, GHC12Bn, says the minority will resist the imposition of regressive taxes on Ghanaians if the tax waivers are not scrapped.
In an interaction with journalists in Parliament on Wednesday, the ranking member on the Trade and Industry Committee of Parliament, GHC12Bn, accused the government of seeking to grant tax waivers to cronies amounting to over 12 billion Ghana cedis under the guise of incentive packages under the One District, One Factory policy.
The unfortunate thing is that whilst we are taxing the poor Ghanaian to raise this revenue, we are also at the same time granting tax waivers to friends and, if you like, family members. For instance, we have about 5.5 billion tax exemptions, waiting at the Ministry of Billion, waiting at the Finance Committee for exemptions. We have also been reliably informed, and we are speaking because we have seen documents that suggest that they are bringing another 7 billion tax waivers request to Parliament. Now, if you put the two together, you are talking about 12.5 billion Ghana Citi tax exemptions, okay? Here you are wanting to grant 12.5 billion Ghana Cedis to your friends and your family members in the name of tax exemptions and the 1D, 1F. At the same time, you are imposing taxes to the tune of 11 billion. I mean, can you just suppose the two? You are taxing the common Ghanaian, the poor Ghanaian, to raise 11 billion for your development agenda for the 2024 financial year. At the same time, you are ready to exempt 12.5 million Ghana Cedi to your friends and to your family members. We think that it doesn't make sense to us.
It's not a matter of simply isolating one figure and just opposing that figure against another one. But let's see the logic in this argument. I will have a good look at the figures. I will get the Minister of Finance and our team to sit down, sanitize the figures, and see where it all ends up. It is true, it's been bogged up. The issue of exemption has been bogged up in this Parliament. The Parliament, well, I mean, again, I think at committee level for a very long time. Long before, in fact, since 2021, there has been a struggle, one struggle after the other. The the Finance Committee of Parliament is not even sitting on these matters to discuss this thing. We had a lot of run-ins. We have several arguments on the floor. You guys have heard us, on this matter. But one way or the other, we got to sanitize it. It's a policy of government, a deliberate policy to encourage local production and a transformation of our economy to purposely give out, as I said, incentivize them by the facility we're talking about, the exemption. If it is a case that some individuals are abusing the system, of course we would recognize all that for what it's worth. But it's not for a ranking member to just run amok.
Katie Hammond also urged traders to ensure reduction in food prices during the Christmas festivities.
Aye supermarket ni ehwan baby wo na okwa abrechiri se a samre ya Christmas abe wo mo be ye sales ni ate so a say okay obi ani bronya ma bronya mo ho nto wo mo ni ade ni ate ni o ma no so wo sika kra baby ya otimi de tobi na ya yi na ye de bronya ne mo ma busuafo ye press wo mo ni o ma be ye kakra bronya mo na fe ye se ye to ni o ma bom ye to ni o ma bom policies are ye famra ma ni o ma ne bo no mo nte so no say okay taxes bibia wo hu bia ya yiri na de afri so aban ontimi nya sa. But say what tax first na tax unya no say 20 cedis Would you also take a crack and man about 10 cities? Emma, man for so home, wow, Mokakra, and yes, now would you and 1 no, and I'm saying, why I didn't watch it into would you 50? Yeah, Nuane, Bedie, near Quaday Beshe, the Debaya Bridge, Miss Ramo. Munuan Momo, Munuan Mogana for Mu or Mobona de Tomfono, Momia Modiana Monya Hubibi, Monya Hubi, Abai Yadi dear. But Nenning also petrol prices and quals to be said, yes, it's a year. Now, Nadia, Namama, Bodden, and Musano.